In a world where STEM is one of the new buzzwords in the education industry, management and the management sciences are still the most popular programs at Canadian colleges. That's a problem in that management science isn't a science, it's one of a number of social sciences. Sociology, economics, psychology, and business can't be studied using the scientific method. They study human behavior, which is critically important. However, each of these disciplines study behavior from different perspectives and with different biases. In our view, the social sciences study the continuum of human behavior, with artificial demarcations representing the boundaries of each distinct discipline. Rather than critical thinking, we see separate orthodoxies, with each understanding human behavior in its own way. Business schools tend to have an ideologically conservative orthodoxy, while the social sciences are demonstrably more liberal. They mostly study behavior by using statistics. This is understandable since measuring human behavior is unbelievably complex and difficult to study empirically. Inevitably, published studies fit into the school's particular orthodoxy. In the United States, this has even resulted in the emergence of red and blue universities with distinctive ideological bents. At SBA Canada, we attempt to apply statistics appropriately and in a practical way. In doing so, we must be wary of the pitfalls. Inevitably, social scientists conduct statistical studies in areas that interest them. They are often tempted to design studies in ways that prove what they expected to find at the outset. In other words, the design of the study is often shaped by the researcher's inherent biases. As consumers and policymakers, we must be alert to the biases of others, particularly those organizations with skin in the game.
In this slide, we examine enrollments by field of study in 1995 and then again in 2019 using data supplied by Statistics Canada.
What is most apparent is that degrees in business and management science lead enrollments in all other fields by almost 70%. In our view, this is partly the result of collusion between business schools and accounting regulatory bodies to inflate expected incomes between 39% and 64.5%. In a world where shifting demographics has made increasing enrollments and attracting new entrants to most occupations challenging, the temptation is for these quasi-public organizations to engage in a marketing approach. This usually leads to attempts to create the impression that graduates will inevitably become managers and lead others. What ambitious young student would not succumb to sales techniques used by academics and professionals? These are the same folks who claim not only expertise but a commitment to ethical behavior and to serving the public interest.